I knew we should have kicked Brax out before.
Why can't we do that? Or does it not?
No, it does. I don't think it holds.
You want me to try it? I can shadow meld.
Is that what Fate just did?
No. I just wanted to see one on the edge.
Shut up! I don't love you anymore.
Somebody in Anaheim is laughing their ass off watching people run off the edge.
Yep.
I don't love you. I'm not helping you anymore. I'm letting your ass die like it always does.
Great Leroy all the way down.
Look, at least you didn't get pushed in an elevator.
I want a D-horse. A D-horse.
We're gonna act like, because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, I don't understand what this trash is on this side.
Because someone decided that all trash before the trash, literally right before Cahoon, should be tied to Zool.
You can't have war fronts, but you can have the possibility of
Who's our coffee maker for Flash?
That would be Dev.
Dev, I've got 2 anchor weed for the cause if that'll help.
The main problem I'm having, because I can get the anchor weed, it's going to take me forever, but I can get it. I need expulsum. I will take any anchor weed you want to give me, but expulsum is the problem right now, because I need 5 of that per cauldron that I make. It is bind on pickup.
Kind of annoying when
Well, the good news, Dev, is I'm 1 through 550, so I'll be able to make those spots. That'll be 2 of us getting those spots.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, it's not even like... One sec.
Oh, 3 anchor weed, that's not bad. Gives you 5 expulsion.
Yeah, but it uses like all the flask ingredients. So I need to grind those out harder. Thank you, Dan. I actually think Kiss and Bite are both, I mean, they both make a kinky experience, but I think they're both the cheapest things on the auction house.
Iron is coming.
Yeah, I see he's down and talk to a pillow.
I'm letting your ass die is what I'm letting you do. So you let me die.
I didn't let you die, it was your choice.
Nuh-uh, you could have said, don't do it. But you chose not to.
Well, literally any of us could have said it, and none of us stopped you. We just wanted to see it.
Yeah, but Grim is supposed to be helping me.
So,
But he did it.
it was a test to see how
morale
well.
of the raid.
That's true.
What'd you say, Fate?
One for the many.
What'd you say, Fate?
Alright.
He was helping the morale of the raid.
So it made it better.
Yes.
He was also testing your observation skills to realize that Fate had literally just done that.
Well, I wasn't here!
It's one of those trust exercises. You passed.
Falling into a person's arms.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I don't trust. You.
No, she failed. She's too trusting of us.
Scientific experiment to see if you bounce at the bottom.
I didn't, I died.
That's what I'm saying. The results were... You know what? The results were inconclusive. We're going to need you to do it again.
Hell no. Not helping your ass out.
I mean, I could just... what's it called? Slow fall over there. And I can get there. That's why I could give everyone slow fall.
Wrong way.
You're supposed to stand
Hey
on
guys,
ground.
I gotta quickly take care of something for work. I will be back in a minute. If you guys want to summon me over, I'll just stay outside the instance until it starts. Until
We don't have a warlock.
Okay, can you summon me from the stone?
We're already inside.
We're killing trash.
Lots
What?
of trash.
Okay,
If
where
we
is
get to the
this-
if
where
we
is
get
it
to the
again?
boss, then we'll come out inside.
Where is this place again?
Nazmir.
South Central.
Well, like I said, I gotta take care of something really quick for work, so I'll be back.
Mage table like.
Sure.
Thank you.
Wait, are we short a healer tonight?
Iron's coming. When he fell into a TLDR and hasn't come back out yet.
Oh, okay.
And there's
Yeah.
stack.
2 more bosses.
That's okay. We still got about like 30 minutes of trash here.
Uh-huh.
I never longed for Trial of Crusader more.
Yeah.
Those 15-minute roleplay scenes.
At least you could AFK and not feel like you were hampering the raid's progress.
Yeah.
What's that? You face Jiraxis?
Aragon, Lord of the Burning Legion.
See? That place was so beloved it became a meme.
You know, I almost started singing again.
Oh, come on, let's hear it, Faye.
Have you heard the remix?
Yes, Mr. Voltron?
You faced Jiraxis! You faced Jiraxis! Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion!
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I love the Hearthstone card. I am Jirax.
Hey, he even decided to join our raid.
Quick, get Philip.
Flesh from bone.
How do you have that memorized? Like, seriously.
What?
Hey.
I just put it in general chat.
I know, and he just like whipped it off like nobody's business.
He did what?
Lazy.
Somebody want to interrupt that?
No.
You could do it.
Yeah, and then pull the next group. Or we'll just pull the other group too. And pull all the groups.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What the?
Dude! Oh, I'm just like,
Okay.
Whose idea was that?
I didn't do it.
Okay. So for interrupts on these things, only ranged interrupts.
Yeah, I know.
No melee should be going on interrupting these blood weavers.
That's why I didn't go over there.
I know. We need ranged interrupts to pull them in.
They're coming.
But just wait for them to reset. I wish you guys weren't so close together, but you know, I didn't.
You got Philip, Andrew, and Bartholomew.
Looks like the reset.
They're resetting. Make sure not to
I'm gonna be close. If you guys want to wait to release, I'll res you.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Which healer wants my blessing tonight?
I would use it if nobody else needs it. Thank you.
Your aim got feared.
He's a bad imp.
I said ape.
Imp, ape, whatever. Same thing.
I mean, from a gameplay aspect, yes, they're the same thing.
Uh-huh.
From a meta standpoint, they're effectively the same thing. But from a visual aspect, they are drastically different.
Don't worry about the details.
The devil's in the deal.
And the imp is of the devil.
That's a nasty bleed.
Oh, are they pulling the skin out from between, or on our fingers?
That sounds painful.
I mean, that
Carve and spit.
I don't think these guys understand how spit works then.
Just DC.
Where's that pet going?
Nobody didn't pull.
He likes to explore.
Uh-oh.
It's curious, George.
Ah, beat me to it. fingers slipped on the push to talk button, or we would have walked on each other for that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Philip's dead.
I like how we spend so much time on this trash we've given names.
Okay, what's the Bloodweaver then? I'm thinking Betty.
Alice.
Alice.
I was thinking Alice. Could also go with Carrie, given the whole blood thing.
So what are the drudges? Like they all have the same exact name because they're like clones of each other, but what are they?
I have a name for them if you want to abbreviate them.
Oh, I'm sure I would. Is it little fuckers?
Reference to somebody at work. It's Orion.
So we have Philip, Alice, and Orion.
D-nice.
I was gonna say Kevin, but I realized we have two Kevins in here.
Be careful, we're gonna call
Maybe that
someone
works.
Amber.
By all means. That Amber's a bitch.
Can we call one of the like troll children an Amber Alert?
Yes.
Oh.
Come on, Philip, walk away. Walk away.
Just walk away.
Walk away, Alice doesn't need your protection anymore. Seriously, whose fucking bright idea was it to not make the, whatever the little guys are, fucking actual trash?
I think we still need to use the names Greg and Robert. No one likes a bomb.
Or a dick.
That's true. Depends on who you ask, Ona. Depends on who you ask.
Don't kink shame Ona.
Depends if you bomb on the dick.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm back, sorry.
Perfect timing.
Urge just killed herself.
Why am I not surprised by this?
Oh!
Uh-oh.
She makes a dick
Philip,
joke.
go away.
Urge!
Oh, two Phillips.
Urge, compose yourself and pull them and pick those up.
Sternly tell Philip to go away.
Oh, I'm dying!
Me too! This hurts. And they can't be stunned.
Run
Citizens
from
die, come. Yeah, I'm moving. Citizens die, come grab one of these off me. Oh god, this hurts.
Okay, go get him. We can handle the rest.
Okay, go pick one up, please. Alright, now we're separated. Because they buff each other, and it hurts.
Oh, look, I found anchorweed.
Congratulations.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
You're not missing anything in here.
I'm glad we called these Philip and Richard, now that I think about it.
Why?
Because then I'd be tanking multiple dicks. Especially big, enraged, throbbing one.
I think I've seen that on Pornhub.
Oh, we still.
DP.
I couldn't see that one.
Got 3 groups yet.
I need to go AFK for a second here.
That Alice doesn't want to move. She's evading.
Oh shit. I interrupted her and everything.
She was mad.
Too busy bleeding all over the place.
Hey!
What?
Maybe we should call her Martha.
Or Irma.
Isn't
How
there a
about Florence?
book?
What?
Isn't
You
there a
never-
book?
You never
Hello
seen
God,
the,
it's me, Martha.
The IT crowd?
Yes.
Aunt Irma's coming to visit?
I don't remember that.
Oh. Apparently it's a British thing.
You're not thinking of Aunt Flo, are you?
No, it's the equivalent of Aunt Flo is coming this weekend. They say Aunt Irma apparently. Don't know why. That's what I learned from that episode.
Aunt Flo sounds better than Aunt Irma.
It does.
Everybody out of the center.
But I want to be dead center.
Yeah, you'll be
Oh,
dead.
we'll be dead.
There's a sparkly out there though.
Well, you'll have to not have it.
I'll find my Luderang.
I'm back.
We know.
Back again.
Thank you, Rex.
That's better than the normal safe word of mango.
I thought it was pineapple.
How do you say that?
That's the point. Didn't you? Hasn't anybody seen European
Uldir down.
Vacation?
Yes, I've seen your. Yes, I have.
Oh yeah.
What's your safe word? Keep going.
Safe word is no.
Wait a second. That's a German word, yeah?
I think it's supposed to sound like a German word. I don't really think it's a real word. But it could be.
My German is limited.
My German is limited to good day, good morning, and shit.
Scheiße.
Scheiße.
Scheiße. Guten Tag, guten Morgen.
Wie geht es morning?
Ich will ein.
And being in the city that I'm in, is Oktoberfest a German word? Because I know that one.
No.
Weird thing is, Oktoberfest is normally in September.
Which used to be the 8th month.
It did. For January, February.
June and July.
It was June and July, you're right.
It's not June, July. What am I talking about? July and August, because Julius and Augustus.
There's one more though, wasn't there? No, you're right. June and August.
What are we doing, Hero? End?
We can do it at the start if we want to get some more burn time on him, or we can save it.
Yeah, Rada recommends the start on what she said today.
Let's get the start. That's Richard Bird to you.
Yes, Bob is Robert.
Let me repair. I was at 68%.
It's a good plan. Good plan. Good plan.
Well, the real question is, does anyone have a repair mount?
Yes. Alright, so in terms of how to do this fight, obviously our DPS really needs to pick up. Okay, so a couple different ways that people do this. Our DPS really needs to pick up if we're really going to change anything. We can still pull the add in to get the melee to help, or we can CC one of the hexers, kill one, and go kill the other one. That's how some groups do it. But they're killing adds faster than we are, so I'm inclined not really to change too much. Beyond that, people should not stand in front of the crusher. It cleaves. And last phase, it looks like the tank that's not tanking should not be in front of the boss. Because the blood is applied to everything in front of it. So let's go once and then we'll fix it. Did I never finish?
They wiped out the last boss.
Ooh.
Guys, pick up extra flasks. People who aren't here in case you need extras later.
Can anyone pop a transmog out for me real quick? Awesome, thank you. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything is as I have foreseen!
Sorry.
Blood hexers are staying outside the group. There we go. Okay, hero. Let's just get on the boss. Let's try it now.
Who's going with you, Kevin, to get the ad?
Arise, my chosen. With blood, we shall conquer.
Go to orange. I'll grab yellow.
Will be your doom. Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
Quick blue and red.
Okay, go get blue, I'll get red.
Watch out, like.
Zul's at 44.
Why don't we just push it over?
When's the
Push it
next
over.
one?
Blue and orange.
There's hexers.
In
Go
like.
get blue, or go get blue, I'll get orange.
Yeah.
We didn't,
Now
I
we've
got
two
him
hex-
first.
Now we've got 2 hexers up. We should not have pushed there.
then my bars are broken. Instead we had 5 seconds on Hex.
I have 2.
5 seconds before they generate. Well, before they finish generating.
Blue's dead.
Watch the fears.
I got Fade.
Minions. Sure not to touch them. 3. Four.
Sorry, I had to go off and I had to get it.
Is that a real thing that I got to get you with? Oh, it is.
Belt.
No, I'm dead. No heals.
I jumped off the edge.
Minions are out.
You never had a future.
Yeah, we're having a really hard time keeping the tanks alive.
Witness your end and despair.
So what's going on with the lack of healing?
You never had a future.
Yeah, like I'm even with.
I think when you died, I was feared.
Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention either because I was running after Thak. I wasn't sure if it was a death wish or just a normal fear.
Weak, just as I predicted. Witness your end and despair.
Doesn't show me. I'd have to go back and look.
Gahoon!
Looks like he was gonna run off the edge.
Oh, I fell right through the floor.
Speedrunning tactics.
Can I jump off here now?
I don't know. Can you?
Nope, we're not doing it right now.
Turd burglars.
I mean, considering your title, I don't have a choice.
Nice BOE there.
Thanks.
That's not. You need to hand that to Urge.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I think
You
today
can't
they're
take
called
that.
BOMs. Or BODs.
Bind on Den.
Yeah.
Okay.
A maniacal laugh.
Yep.
So Brax, when you thought your bars were messed up there, it's when he summons them and then they generate and then they're active. So it was saying how long until they're active, not until he summons them.
Yeah. 5 seconds before the bar disappears, he's already summoned.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That's why I said we gotta hold off. Because they were already... He had already shot out the blood bolts that were going to summon them. Alright. We gotta clean up that last phase.
But even them coming out at that point in time didn't really cause us a problem.
Right.
wasn't horrible, but it could be better.
Like, we just ran over, killed them, and just went back on the boss, so it wasn't really a problem.
So what's supposed to happen in the last phase? And let's just clarify here. In the last phase, we tank the boss, and let's say we're tanking the boss on purple. It might not be exact. Everyone should be kind of loosely stacked up behind the boss, and the fears will run away to the edge of the platform. You dispel them when they're about, let's say, halfway from the middle to the edge. Then we can kill the minions, and everyone's not running around crazy like. You shouldn't have to move away from them. They will naturally run away from everyone. That's why you don't dispel them until they're away from the group, so that everything spawns away from everyone, except for the person who got dispelled. They don't have a choice. So let them run away. Let them run to kind of the edge, not quite the edge of your range, but enough that they're far enough away. Because if they're the only ones who are out there, then it doesn't matter that they spawn ads because no one else is there.
I think Satch might be talking about because we're sometimes Johnny on the spot with dispels.
Well, you need to stop doing that. You need to not do that.
Oh, last time they were on the edge, but there were a lot of people standing close to the edge as well.
That's what I'm saying. Is people should not be doing that. Everyone who is not feared.
That's what I'm saying. Pay attention to them. We run opposite direction.
I'm saying you don't have to if everyone is kind of loosely stacked pretty close behind the boss.
Okay.
Right? Then the fears are running away. You don't need to worry about that because they're getting the fuck out for you. Alright, we're gonna
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
Oh, let's hero right now. Still the edge class there.
When he does that voice line, he's summoning them.
Okay, go to blue. I'll go to star. Oh fuck! My interrupt went off.
Someone's else the other interrupt them.
I got the stun off on him. There's no blood in here. It matters.
Who DC'd?
More time.
50%.
Yellow and red, Kevin.
I'll go to yellow.
Why is a crusher coming out before those?
Minions are up too.
Texas said. Phil's getting ready to cast. 43%. Let's push him over now. Get the Crusher after. The Crusher's almost dead, so just leave on it. Yeah, look at that. First? Yeah. We're gonna go to the stairs and drop shit off. Everyone else should be kind of stacked up behind the boss. Get closer together. You don't want to get feared. 3, stop.
I've got Denon.
Get the minions. I'm gonna drop the flood off over here. 2, 1. Yeah, can't forget the tank yet.
Shit.
Got her.
Witness your end and despair.
Oh well, here we go. I'm gonna jump off the edge. Nope.
I'm at 3 step and I'm dead.
Come on.
Yeah, we can't have tank deaths, so that happened.
Can those minions of Zol be CC'd?
No.
Oh god.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Be purged.
Weak, just as I predicted.
They can't be stuck. They can be purged. They can be like so many people have ways to deal with them.
It might be able to be stunned.
Can't stun them.
Typhoon works on them.
Yeah, it pushes them back, but my stun doesn't work on them.
Iron stun with this stuff.
Bring a piece.
I'd say if they're that close to us, if somebody's being feared off, just let them run off the edge. Like, we don't have to deal with minions that close to us.
They're still going to populate either way.
Well,
Oh, do they? I thought if you ran off, they didn't.
I can certainly put your Soul's Vortex down in front of them.
I can verify that if you run off the edge, the minions still spawn.
Okay.
We could play a cheating game.
Oh, jeez.
The Ring of Peace that the monks have, put one down, the minions will never touch us.
Only for a couple seconds.
There are 3 monks.
I can't take Ring of Peace.
I got it.
Okay, we have 2 monks. And in that period, we can still kill them and attack them as they're coming into us. But at least it saves us from running away. I don't know what the cooldown of Ring of Peace is though.
I thought if you touch them, they hear you.
I'm not
Yeah, and if
talented
you're not-
into Ring of Peace, but I can.
So that means that melee should not be attacked.
No, we have.
Yeah.
We have
Melee have a problem because if melee get too, because all my cleave involves me being close to my targets anyway, so I can't do anything about the minions.
45 seconds is a cooldown of Ring of Peace.
Yeah, so it's good for 1.
That boss says that if you are going to be feared like that, the thing that whatever it's called that does it to you, turn away and walk the other way, away from Zol. The 2 who got it that time went straight through and out that side. If they'd have turned around, they would have gone behind.
There's no way of knowing they're going to get it though.
It is a cast time. It's supposed to show up before you get it.
But the noble targeting. That's the question. If we're getting to that point, you're fine. Obviously, that's really clean that way.
Hey, on the last phase, when those big blood circles start growing, how bad is that to be running through those things?
So if you watch what happens when he pops out at 40%, he puts a debuff on everyone. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Locus of Corruption. If you walk through the blood, you start getting more stacks of those, which are uncleansable, and you take more damage until the fight is over.
All right, so it is a dot, yeah.
Yes,
Like,
it's a
'cause
dot that
we
continues
went
to
one
stack
way.
higher.
Yeah, well, you went one way. I didn't want to run through the blood with you, and I probably could have kept you alive, but I probably would have died right after that.
Here's a question. The little void ads that need to be purged off. Satch, I think, has been purging them a lot. Are you taking care of most of them that way?
All the ones in the first phase, I've been purging all of them.
I'm just wondering if we're just going to stick to you purging, maybe I should go mass entanglement to hold them in place.
But doesn't your purge have a 10-second cooldown?
That's instant, but it eats up a shitload of mana.
Oh.
I can mass entangle, then innervate you. You purge them all.
On the second phase? The first phase, they're not a problem, because it's just one group. They're all pretty much stacked at that point.
So when you dispel someone for Death Wish, it does an AoE of damage around them, so if two people get feared in the same direction, they're going to take damage. It's unavoidable. They say you can use Leap of Faith, but we don't have Leap of Faith to set them.
Yeah, I feel like the entire fight was designed with having multiple priests in mind, which is a problem when you don't have any priests.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Crack, if you want to try that for the second phase.
I can do that, but as soon as anybody hits one of them, it'll break the mass entangle.
Another thing is, there's heavy damage on the tanks in the second phase. So, and then there are two groups of the minions. I don't know if I could purge them all and heal. We had to have another way to kill them.
Using crowd control spells such as displacement, slows, and stuns, you can keep them stacked. Yeah, I have a live log running. Apparently, this is saying CCs work on them. Not hard CCs, but things like slows, roots, and snares do.
Okay.
But stuns might not.
I'll try the mass entangle.
And we can kill them.
As long as you don't touch them.
We have consume magic, and insta kills them. It's just a 10-second cooldown.
You said we. You didn't say what we were specifying. Could have been meant melee classes. You could have meant anything.
I thought you were talking about null melee class.
I was talking about demon hunters. Come on now.
Well, then specify.
I am a demon hunter. I said we can, as in me and Judd.
I will, and for the tanks, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay closer to the group until the blood's just about to drop. And then I'll run away, drop it, and wrap it back. We're trying to drop it on the edge. Iron is in the instance and almost.
I keep DCing like every 30 seconds. Just goes out on me.
Nice.
Well, that's
So I'll
not
give
good.
it a shot. Yeah, I know, right?
You're my buddy.
Not sure what's going on. I try to close everything else out.
Right.
You guys killed this guy last week, didn't you?
Yes.
Running
We're
on
close,
fumes, barely alive. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
Hero.
mass entanglement works.
Okay, go to X. I'm going to circle.
Rise from my blood. Crush the weak.
Blood incoming.
Arise, my chosen. In blood, we shall conquer.
Go to red, I'm going to orange. Make sure this crusher dies.
What is he doing? He, does this front cleave and then he moves to the side.
Yeah, they do that.
Someone's got to answer up this quick.
No, they haven't. And they're spawning weirdly.
Yeah, it's
Don't
weird.
stand there, Ellie.
Minions.
Let's get him down so I don't have to take him out.
Arise, my chosen. In blood, we shall conquer.
Go to blue, I'll go to star.
%.
Damn it! Why does it do that? Miss my interrupt.
Crush the weak.
Doesn't sound good.
Feed upon the unfaithful.
You know he walks toward you when you taunt him, right? Like a good chunk.
Yeah, I know.
So why do you interrupt him right from the beginning?
Because he'll just cast on me if I don't. So it was at 43%.
Next hexer pulls in 5 seconds.
Don't push him over. Pull the crusher away. Go kill the crusher. Let's not push him.
Arise, my chosen.
Let's not accidentally cleave him out.
We shall conquer.
Let's wait for the hex.
Blue and orange.
Go to blue. Or, yeah, I'll go orange. Melee will come over here with me.
Feed upon the
The rules are the low back.
rise from my blood. The power of God will be your doom.
As soon as this hexer is dead, go push the boss over. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, we'll cleave onto him. Okay, fine. Hexer's dead. I'd rather deal with one crusher than deal with Hexer. There we go. Push them over.
Tremble before my power.
Everyone should be behind the boss right now. We're gonna get fears.
Trying to kill the crusher. That crusher's running around.
Yeah,
It's not running around, but getting out so I don't fuck everything
Let the
up.
range deal with it.
I'll fix the crusher.
I got Iggy.
Got push on Molly.
Okay. Don't stand in front of the boss, you're gonna get hit. Minion. Yeah, I'm running to the edge.
I have 3.
Minions all heading in the melee.
Got him.
Shit.
Same way.
Yep.
I mean, we're not even close. 22%.
Are we not having a range kill the minions?
I was trying.
It's really hard when like only a third of your DPS are ranged.
How much health do they have? It says they have one. I know
They have
a
an
shield.
absorb shield for like 102,000 damage.
It takes a little bit to kill them. It's not instant at all.
That's just rude.
It's annoying that you're supposed to bring a priest for this. What the hell?
Well,
Bring the
it looks
player,
like
not the class.
Looks like I'm gonna have to level my priest.
I could go grab my Shadow Priest, but he's not geared well.
I can bring Buck in.
Sorry. So apparently, if mages spell steal the buff off a minion, they get the shield, and as soon as the shield pops for taking enough damage, the mage dies.
Rip.
That's funny.
So that's why I died.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I spell steal them a couple times to try to help out. That explains why I kept dying at least last week too.
Probably a bug, and probably should be reported.
And definitely hilarious.
So apparently, also, yeah, so if you can either bring priests or blood elves. Thanks, game.
That makes it much easier.
Let's just go get our blood elves.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Horde bias.
Don't worry, guys. We got a discount blood elf now. All the looks, none of the ability.
I'm guessing void elves don't count.
Apparently, a lot of people are having problems with tanks melting on them, like especially in phase 2.
Well, maybe we should work with the hero in the fast classes. And if by some unfortunate way we don't get this guy down, break, I'll bring Buck.
Who the fuck is Buck?
It's my priest. He's 345, so I should be geared enough to do this.
Watch it.
That's the other option too, but we only have 2 paladins. Because if the tank has the blood debuff, you can buff them and it'll drop it immediately. Instead of doing it on them to slowly kill them. Yeah, let's save hero.
You need 20%.
Well, he also got healing from one of the Icarus too. So let's save the hero. It's on it. You can't interrupt the shipwreck stuff before as they cast it. CC also
Yeah.
works.
The intimidation will stun them.
Yes.
That's the one I missed.
I was using paralysis to stop it.
Yeah. And I missed it once, so it won't go through.
Yeah, we do it at 100 energy.
I've been trying to back you up on that.
Could I get an intelligence buff?
It needs to go on Satch right now.
No, not the blessing. I'm talking about the mage buff.
I did our
Okay.
fortitude that I've got, so.
Thank you.
And let's try and keep the ads a little more stacked on the boss.
fools. I've already seen your end.
Boss lets them move around.
Ah, shit.
Not something
Sorry.
Well, apparently we have.
I forgot about it.
It is what it is. Let's deal with it.
Let's go with it.
calmest part of the whole thing.
Will be your doom. Arise, my chosen. In blood, we shall conquer.
Go get blue.
Rise from my blood. Crush the weak.
Ah, shoot.
What do I have?
Because I didn't taunt the right thing. Why? Why?
That has him.
Come on, you piece of shit.
Do I need to taunt him?
No, it's just this freaking thing is not doing what it's supposed.
As the person who
Yellow
was tanking at that moment, it would have been nice if he taunted.
Blue and
It
yellow,
would've been.
Kevin.
What?
Blue and yellow.
Go to blue, I'll go to yellow.
Rise from my blood. Crush the weak. Seize upon the unfaithful.
Keeping him in.
Arise, my chosen. In blood, we shall conquer.
I'll get orange.
45%.
Go get red.
46.
46%.
Yeah, let's keep going. We're gonna bring the ad in.
Rise from my blood.
Hold on.
Feed upon the unfaithful.
Push him over 1%. Kill the crusher.
Blood.
Actually, the crusher's over here, so we're clean. Bugs out here, huh? I'm at 2.
Yep.
Oops.
Oh, this 3.
Okay, I've got Mike.
Want to bot me?
And I'm off. I was too far away though.
Minions are up.
Never mind.
I have 3.
Lots of
Hands from behind.
Oh, fuck.
Just as I predicted.
I have Den.
Tank down.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that. I thought that was just a normal fear, not a death roll. Yeah, I threw it out there.
Got him.
We bought
Death Wish.
Go ahead, someone. Goodbye. Bye, Charlie.
Feared.
Keep losing people to the fears. Not being dispelled.
Witness your end and despair.
Oh, nope, you didn't spell me.
You never had a future.
Oh, we lost the tank again?
Yep.
Yep.
Ring of peace. Ring of peace.
There's a lot of fucking heads.
Oh, yeah.
Witness your end and despair.
Test it out.
Just
The
which
rogue,
Dev.
the cloak of shadows can pop them.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I remember reading that.
Lots of ads.
Oh,
Witness your end and despair.
bye.
Weak, just as I predicted.
3%. Wow.
So when we get a big patch with them, rogues with cloak can run through them and despawn them.
Yes, actually, that's a good point.
I could do that with Divine Shield, but
yes. So sorry to bring that up because you just reminded me of that. When I was reading it, it was saying yes, if someone touches them, they explode and fear you, but they explode and die. So then yes, that does follow that if you have some kind of immunity and run through a whole bunch of them, that's it. They die and nothing happens.
But after you get feared, doesn't that cause you to spawn some too?
No, if you're immune, then you're never going to get feared.
I'm not sure. I think I read that and wondered if our turtle would work or not.
Turtle's just damage reduction.
Yeah. So I didn't think it would.
Hold on. If you pop one of them, does it pop all of them?
No.
no, you gotta pop all of them, but Cloak and Divine Shield and Bop all linger for a bit.
This is going to sound probably really dumb, but how does Berserker's Rage work against that?
It only breaks the fear.
Not that, I know it won't get rid of the damage, but won't it prevent you from being here, or is it only break?
I mean, it might prevent it, but I just save it as soon as I get feared, I pop it.
Does the pop add still then?
No, well, it pops the one that hits me, but I've already been feared at that point.
Oh, so
I can try and pop it first. That's a good point. I can try and pop it first.
Does it work on the?
I don't know. I haven't tried it on that. I'm not sure.
It is just I don't know. I'm just curious.
So a comment on hero timing. It's important to note that the faster we get out of phase 1, the less damage the tanks are taking in phase 2, and that seems to be a real problem right now.
I disagree with that. Okay, it is true they do more damage because the debuff is technically higher, but I would rather take an extra 15k tick every couple seconds than worry about that, because that 15k extra tick every couple seconds is not going to be the difference between us dying or not. The rupturing blood is what's killing us, not the other dog. So if we can save hero, because we were at 3% there. If we had hero in phase 2, we would have burned through that at the start with an add-up.
Also, I'm gonna apologize to you, Zach, that you called out Den and then I dispelled it, and then I realized, oh shit, I didn't even recognize that you'd actually, I heard you say that. So I think all of us healers need to really listen in phase 2. Whoever calls a person's name has that person, it's their accountability, and we don't touch them. And that way we can just look to the next person and get those dispels covered easily.
And I think if you have an immunity like Cloak or Bubble, it might be just to use it on yourself to get out of the Death Wish and still run around and pick up as many minions as possible before it runs out. Then you're kind of saving yourself. I don't know if Berserker Rage will work the same way.
the consume magic definitely works for the DH. So if any of those little boogers slip through and get close, we can zap them. They're gone. It's on, like you said, it's on a 10-second cooldown.
Right. Probably be worthwhile. I'm wondering if they can be slowed, then slowing traps just on their area. Anything to slow them down so we have time to kill them. That's not a strategy.
Check your flasks.
16 minutes.
Mage buff and we're good.
Let me,
Repair. That's a good strategy. Good strategy.
well, it seems like I get picked up a couple times, so,
Yeah, also,
you know, I don't want to be okay and then be picked up and then die and then be picked up and then not be useful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we are not heroing in phase 1.
Well, he likes to move his ass around.
Yes, he does. I'm trying to bring the Hexer in.
Yellow and blue.
Yeah, I'm getting yellow.
He doesn't like to stand right on top of it.
That's close enough, though. At least we're cleaving.
Well, I try to pull him through and he's like standing a little bit in front.
It doesn't pop them.
Okay. Interesting to know. Okay, go get blue. I'll get red.
It was slowed.
That was probably my kick smash. I'll try and do it without. Get blue, get red.
Boss at 47%.
Pressure's incoming.
Do you want to hold off this guy?
No, we got time right now. Push him over. 20 seconds. Cleave onto the crusher. Get the crusher down.
Are we? You want me to take him?
3. I'll grab them. I'll take them out. Grab the boss.
Judica headed for the edge.
I got Fate.
I got Judica.
When are we gonna hear it?
Right now.
Got 3.
Got him.
I've got Den.
Or we get done out now.
Got him.
Oh, come on.
Oh yes, that's good.
I've got Like.
Got him.
I've got Ellie.
Ads.
I'm gonna put it right here in this.
Okay, leg sweep does work.
Getting really close to the ads, guys.
That was me. 3.
Fucking not. Can I get dispel, please, or?
There you go.
I get a pop. Never mind.
Got 3.
Kite him to the other side, focus boss.
That was clean.
Cleanish.
Yeah, get off the middle.
Dak, do you need that piece?
I might.
Fuck.
Well, if it's already an upgrade, I can't take it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a big upgrade.
What happens if I jump down?
Boss. There's a
Yeah,
boss.
there's something down there. You can land and survive.
Alright, if you want to jump down there, you're going to be the one who tanks it. Because the first one down there immediately pulls aggro, so if the tank was not the first one down, we all die.
Thanks, Brax.
Let him die. It should reset as soon as all targets are gone now.
Beware.
I think. 3 or not.
2.
No, I was standing up here last
He's
time.
still alive.
How am I still alive?
Destruction.
Ellie moved.
Or shadow meld.
1.
I tried, but it didn't work. I'm in a sphere.
Wow. Annihilation applied every 2 seconds. Charm.
2. 1.
Wow, there's what happens.
Everybody run off.
Destruction.
Yeah, let's just reset this. So, no one jumped down there.
3. 2. 1.
Yeah, I watched this one while he was separated.
We just died?
Yes.
So now we've learned what. That's just stupid.
Don't do a Braxton.
3. 2.
We learned this last week when he opened the.
Well, no, I think you. Okay, you said if you fall down and you would automatically pull the boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
Now, I figured you could go down, shadow meld, and everyone could come down after you.
No.
No, that would completely ruin the whole point of how the boss works, in that you can't go down there unless you're the tank first.
So that's the actual way to start the fight, is to go down there.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you did not explain.
I think that don't go down there was the key.
Actually, I was told if you're gonna go down there, you're gonna die and pull the boss.
That's a good reason not. Anyway.
That's a long way down. Did we get fall damage?
Love you,
You do.
Brax.
Yes, you do get fall damage.
Hey, Grak, I got a question. So, I tested out my Typhoon, and it can't push a friendly player. Does that change when we're in combat, or is it still going to be useless for those purple balls on this?
You still can't push a friendly player.
That sucks. Okay. So Satch is the only person with a blowback?
No. What do you mean blowback? Like by thunderstorm?
A
I don't
knockback.
know. Something that can push a friendly player?
I thought I read you could damage them also, and that'll break the charm. But that would almost have to be range breaking.
I have a tremor totem that'll break charms.
No, I was just wondering if any
I don't have.
character has.
Oh no, if they're charmed,
but
if they're charmed, then tidal wave will work.
oh, okay. Oh, good. Or typhoon as well. You mean?
Typhoon. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I haven't really looked too much on how this fight works.
It was busy. These two bosses are like 3 times as busy as the last one.
I don't know about tanking, but all we need to do is spread the fuck out and avoid everything that's coming at you. And when the balls are up, kill them as soon as possible. The tanks, they take this hit and they need to eat the floating white balls to get back whatever they lost.
So eat those balls.
Yep.
Specifically the white ones.
Racist.
Yeah.
So are you saying we're supposed to eat balls?
Yes. No, we're not. Anyways, the tanks, we're just gonna pull them to the edge of the room and face them away, and the tank basically takes essence shear, and then the other tank takes over. We just keep swapping. We keep swapping and we move as the room fills up. And then in phase 2, there'll be 2 big adds. We tank on opposite sides of the room. One near the raid, kill it, then bring the other one in, kill it, and we have to make sure to keep interrupting everything it does.
And we need shitloads of interrupts on the mind flays of all the medium-sized ads on us.
Annihilation. Oh, Annihilation reduces my target's maximum health by 1%. And damage. So you need to keep your Annihilation stats as low as possible. And you have to collect those green orbs, that's what it does. You collect those to reduce your Annihilation. The shear, we're gonna arrow.
Oh, 12 yards. Okay, cool.
Yeah, if we keep it 12, then we don't have to move as much. If there's enough room. Looks like there's enough room.
Why would we have to pick up this? Oblivion Sphere, the Orbital Charm player. Until they're knocked out of its sphere of influence, either by using placement or by attacking the player, which is player. And then once they're broken out of it, everyone takes damage.
I don't think the balls disappear, do they?
Oh no. They do not despawn instantly, instead they linger until the boss transitions back into phase 1. The raid needs to shift from one area of the room to the other if the current area becomes too cluttered. Then occasionally he'll turn around and he'll use Obliteration Blast, basically a beam, don't stand it. He picks one person and he fires the beam at them, so everyone else is away. And he'll continue to follow them, so they can't get out of it. So wherever he chooses, they don't move, everyone else moves away. And And then the debuff that just does damage to people and explodes if you're too close to everyone. So I'll do it. And 3, 2. Lots of shit spawns. We get a lot of the same thing. Alright, we're just gonna have to try this a few times. That's majority of what seems to be going on. Can't put markers down until I get down there.
Should we all slow fall?
Well, I don't think Light can cast it that fast, but the tanks need to get down there faster than anyone else anyway.
I mean, give it to us now.
It lasts 30 seconds.
30 seconds. And the demon hunters can fly, so.
If we had a priest, it'd be useful, but...
Go, gadget tanks.
We going?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Into the abyss!
Do we need to stack on each other or just...
No.
Spread out.
It's a cone, so we don't want to. After each year.
I pray to be charmed.
1.
Okay.
Okay, now pop. Point them towards the wall. Oh, I gotta grab these. That's what. Okay.
Beware.
What's this? What's these green balls?
That's what I was saying. You get you'll get a shit ton of annihilation from that shear.
1.
So no, watch what happens. He's gonna shear. There it is.
Beware.
So I picked them up. I pick him up. You have 14 stacks. You need to collect green orbs in order to drop it back down to hopefully nothing.
Destruction.
There's the charm in the sphere.
Beware.
1.
Dodge that blast thing you just did.
Beware.
God.
That blast.
1.
3, 2, 1.
All's on Ben.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
There are balls all around the wall.
Yes, we're gonna move them. That's why you're gonna move them. You move them every so often.
How do I get out of this obliviation?
Somebody has to damage it.
They have to damage you and knock you out of it.
DBM's telling people to switch targets to it. I would, but I'm dead. 2,
Thank you.
1.
No, I haven't.
Still not there.
I tried, dude. I'm fucking on it.
66%. He goes in the face too. 1.
Went to bed like a champ.
Hey, look, tanks are the ones left.
Beware.
Crashing Oblivion.
Now it's going to be the interesting part. Nope, there. Just back upstairs.
So then
Oh, this is an application.
Annihilation block. I'm guessing imminent ruin was the beam. Nope.
No, the one he shoots out into the room.
Should we jump down before he respawns?
Yeah,
I think
just
it's no matter
immediately
what.
pull anyway.
Then we're not gonna have enough time to buff up and heal and everything because as soon as he spawns, we start fighting.
This is a really shitty way to start a poll.
Yeah.
These are no ads.
It's
Not
kind
until second phase.
It's kind of like Nefarian. What, Black Moon Descent or whatever it is.
Black. It wasn't Black Rock something.
Yeah, no, Blackwing was there. Upper Blackrock Spire is the vanilla raid.
Cataclysm 1.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one with the 2 dragons halfway through and.
I always forget which. It's
Blackwing Descent.
That one.
Blackwing Lair.
No, Blackwing Descent.
Descent. Okay, that's Kata, yes. Anyways. Okay, so people, this is something we forgot to mention. Imminent Room. It's a debuff that goes out on 2 people, but only have to be 12 yards away from people. Apparently, you also, that's only to increase annihilation stacks. You also need to be at least 40 yards away from everyone, otherwise everyone.
That must have been what I got at that one.
You get Imminent Ruin, you need to run to the edge of the room away from everyone. So you explode and everyone gets less damage. Because I saw a lot of people die to it. Crashing Oblivion was one.
Because I know I landed on one of those purple balls when I first pulled, so I didn't have any choice in the matter.
So Crashing Oblivion is when someone is broken out of mind control. That's damage everyone takes. So if they're not healed up, they're gonna die and everyone's gonna take. Well, everyone's gonna be good. I'm just looking at what everyone died. Annihilation, you gotta keep your stacks as low as possible. Crashing Oblivion. Mona died to Obliteration.
That's just the beam. I was in the middle of a drink.
Iggy died to Imminent Rune.
So is there an optimal amount of stacks you prefer us to have, or?
As low as possible.
So the green balls linger, can they be used more than once per person?
No.
Just, well, no. Each one disappears.
Yes.
There are a ton of green balls. Like
And they
hundreds.
get rid of 2
A
stacks.
lot of people were not picking them up. That's why there were a lot there. It even says that there will not be enough for everyone to stay at 0. So, but they spawn from taking big abilities. Like for instance, the tanks, when they get swapped, the whole bunch spawn. From the beam, the person who gets hit by the beam spawns a whole bunch of them. So preferably try and keep them pretty low. Don't worry about keeping them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the way
There.
it's accomplished probably the no, they're probably talking about the tank debuff, the essence shear. It's a cone in front of the bottom. We're pointing it into the wall.
No, it wasn't the cone, but maybe they removed it because this was really early in beta. I think they showed us.
It could also been on for heroic because they do both.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it could have been.
Maybe.
There were 4 of those charm balls right behind the boss, making it kind of challenging for melee to get in there.
Yeah, it's hard for us to see. I think what we'll do is every time we tank swap back to me, I'll move the boss.
Okay.
Just a little bit over, just so we're kind of spreading out a little more. Those things will persist into phase 2 as well. We won't disappear until we go back into Alright. Learning experience.
Yeah, that's cool. Except for the jump.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away with Imminent Ruin.
Get
Behind the corner. 40 yards.
Can we get Satch broken out there?
2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Ouch.
1.
3, 2, 1.
already got imminent ruin. You're bringing it into the room.
1. Wow. So many people did not move out of that.
No, we were stunned. Like, we just came out of stun when you set it off there.
I didn't set it off.
No, when it went off, we were stunned. That's why.
Stunned by what?
We were stuck. We were in our balls, and then we got knocked out. And then, just as it was happening. So, like, right now, I'm in a ball.
Yeah, well, you can't move, but everyone else can.
Ona was in there with me.
Get that. 1. Whoa. Don't point him into the room.
I thought you had him. I thought.
No.
Whatever.
I was waiting for him to essence shear on you.
Oh, I thought he already did. Sorry.
Now he's doing it.
You get back in there, Sunshine.
You want me to take him from you?
Yes, please.
So many people died.
Well, how are you doing, Brax? I see we're brothers in death now.
What's up, buddy? At least we know we're 40 yards away.
Yeah, this underrot stuff, it tastes horrible.
It tastes kind of like minty. Not a big fan.
I guess you're getting the extra under stuff because all this stuff just tastes like dust. Oh, hi, back.
Oh, you should have
Hey guys, weather's nice over here.
Come lay down with us.
I wouldn't suggest it. It tastes pretty bad.
You get Satcho? Or we wipe you?
Oh, we're gonna wipe it.
Zona.
Let's just reset it. There's a lot of more than half of it.
You only have healers and 2 DPS up.
I know. Why? Don't watch people get smacked by it.
I got hit by it, but I only died because I'm so low health.
Last.
Maybe we shouldn't waste the good food for a while till we understand the fight.
Yeah.
Well, people are. I'm seeing a lot of people stacked up, which means multiple people are getting mind controlled.
Can I get a codex?
Yeah, sure.
Everyone should be spread out. 5 yards apart from another has to prevent multiple people from getting hit by a sphere.
Oh, that's the 5 yards. Okay.
So I don't know if this was a graphics glitch or what, but I was trying to bust iron out of a charm and it kept bouncing him back in.
Yeah, because when you're attacking him, you have to attack him the way you want him to come out. So, say for example, melee attacks him from one side, it'll push him back in.
It knocks them back, so if you attack them...
It knocks them the way you attack them. So, for example, if you're a ranged character and you attack them, it'll push them on the opposite way of your shooting. But if I'm on the other side and I'm a melee and I'm hitting him back, it'll just knock back and forth. It'll ping pong him back in and out. It is actually based on where you attack him from.
So should we just leave that to the range then?
Yeah, it should. Or once you get charmed if you come in close, if you're melee.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have ranged attack, you can...
It would be a lot easier for the range to knock him out. You're absolutely correct.
So you're making no sense there. If
Okay,
range,
Devin.
hold on. Well, let me rephrase the question so you answer it the way I understand it. If you shoot someone, based on him facing you, which direction does he move? Towards you or away from you?
Away from you.
Okay,
That's what I was doing.
That's a knockback.
The problem that you're running into is the melee are on the other side of this, attacking them also trying to knock him out. So they're ping-ponging back and forth.
So let's not have melee attack them.
That's what we just decided on. We just figured out.
Okay.
It's good. It's in best interest for range to do it because in this. But then if there's a range in front and a range behind, so say for example one of the ranged get, for example, controlled in the back, and there's one range in front and one range and behind them, then they're going to start ping-ponging again if both of them are focusing on. So it's like you have to call it out in a way without really calling it out.
Or knockbacks apparently work.
Yeah, any druid, all druids should have Typhoon.
Yeah, it was very effective. It was good.
I was using it.
I can't think of any other major knockbacks people should have.
Thunderstorm.
Right.
That's elemental.
True. Very true. I don't know what else you would need.
I mean, I theoretically could bop someone, see if that works, although...
We're talking about the charm?
Yeah.
I can drop a trimmer to them.
It wouldn't work because it doesn't knock them back. You gotta knock them out of the ball, out of the little range.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if Bob will work, because Bob's an immunity.
Probably wouldn't because they're not a friendly player at that point.
True.
Ideally, if you wanted to kill someone, you could literally just have 2 melee on both sides of them, just attack.
So it has to be physical knockback.
Yes.
5, 4,
or just beat their faces.
2, 1.
And that'll knock them back.
5 yards apart.
First blast. First beam.
Right.
2, 1. Shear. Buff.
Iggy.
Get me.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, but he's out at the moment.
3, 2, 1.
Move slightly.
Beware.
1.
2, 1.
Satchel.
Beware.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Cover. Thanks, sir.
Beware.
Aim. Down the middle. 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, piggy.
Beware.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, hell. True.
Beware.
I can get you out of that
1.
3.
Oh, what the heck? How'd it get? He suck you back in?
Yep.
Cracks in the back.
Well, that was.
Piggy's still shut.
Am I still alive?
Did that work?
No, not yet. There you go. Cute.
Oops, I'm dead now.
Make sure you're spreading out here.
Trying to get a chair, Diggy.
What are we doing?
There's gonna be 2 big ads here. Tanking them across the room.
Well, I already got this.
Somebody give me a bump.
This is the part where he goes immune for a while and we have to do the ads.
Who needs a bump?
Thank you.
I got him.
Avoid beams.
Oh, look, I'm back. I'm dead.
Beware.
Yeah, and he still does the business.
So I'm gonna deal with the mind control orbs.
Apparently I killed myself.
You gotta kill all the ads that are spawning on top of people that are mind playing everyone. Let's back down now. We'll take it by then.
My modem decided to restart on me.
Cheap foods over here. Surprised it's still up.
Set a timer for 6 minutes.
No, no. We're good. I didn't ask.
Okay.
Your timer is set for 6 minutes.
Sometimes stack and snack sometimes sound like thack.
Stack distribution module.
Yeah.
Unless it's a distribution module named after.
What's next? Distributes heals.
stuff over the next 7 weeks.
Five,
Yeah, kind of a little
three,
disappointing.
2, 1.
The Overwatch game is the first one. That was
Probably not.
Never bought one of them.
Kind of probably. I just watched some kill video on it. They spread as soon as phase 2 is about to happen. They have everyone spread out. Then they deal with the mind control stuff right away, and then the mind flayers, and then they kill one of the big ads that's near them. As soon as it's dead, then they bring in the other one.
Okay.
So the big ads are supposed to be on the outside of the room? Or does it matter?
You'll grab one and just tank it basically where it spawns, and I'll pull the other one to the opposite side, which it should spawn at anyway. And then as soon as yours is dead, I will bring the other one in and we'll kill it. And then we just hold out for the rest of his cast and go back into phase 1, and that's it. There's only one transition. And it.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, he was.
Sean, where is my piss?
What?
What? Where's your piss?
Yeah, you can't be in the middle of the room because the boss will be there. You can be kind of close to it, but you can't be quite in the middle. And if you stand near him, he does a lot of damage.
Are you doing the drug thing again, Satch?
It's from a movie. Never mind.
I thought you needed his piss to get around the drug test that you're gonna take.
What? I'm clean. You want my piss?
Whoa.
Alright, ready, check? We all ready?
Golden shower time?
We're about to go.
Five guys.
We're about to fall again, so if you want, but you need to run because we don't have a warlock. Actually, one person come out with. Oh wait, that's.
Oh, I'll run.
I don't even remember which set of stairs.
You'll probably get here for our third attempt, or fifth attempt.
We went down this one over here.
You can just jump down right from the front.
Can you even get out? Because we didn't.
We did
Well,
clear
that-
one way.
That is.
There you go. I'm out.
But yeah, it should be this way and up and to the right at the top of the stairs. Theoretically.
Oh my god, you still gotta go through all these friggin' boss rooms?
Oh, mother. Right.
Should I start heading out here? Because I'm at the.
Yeah, I'm running.
Do you have Spud?
I've tried clicking it. Doesn't work. Doesn't close.
If you have Spud at Grimwat's Crash, that is by far the best way to get here.
So do you take fall damage? I've been hitting glide every time we go down.
You do.
Okay, so yeah, use glide.
Is it possible to call out when people are gonna push other people out of those orbs, so that we can kind of make sure that everybody's all topped off? I think that we take raid-wide damage when that happens.
Oh, okay.
If you get more than one out at a time, allotted.
As far as I'm aware, I think the only two people able to do that are Grak and myself.
Yeah,
No, I can hit them with a shot and it'll knock them out.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, then I should probably just stick to healing.
You didn't want to stay on for the ride? Oh shit.
Judeka, if you can do it properly, you can probably just do the seconds before hitting glide, or you can do the safe and just fall and then glide and then fall and then glide.
I just the easiest way for me to get down there is instead of gliding is I just metamorphosis into the boss.
I like it.
That's what Flap is for.
I would use bop, but like it's a waste of a bop.
Well,
I guess there isn't much melee damage coming through in the fight anyway.
It's just literally jump in and I start my rotation that way. Dev can either charge or heroic leap midair.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste an immunity on that.
Well, there isn't much, just
all right, we're all here.
Melee damage going out, so.
Do you want to ride me down?
Sure.
Actually, I think Urge won't take damage from that because I think when you're riding someone, it's weird.
Everybody gets fried.
Everybody's
Like,
here.
You. Could I get a mage buff too? Q.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Oh, I got blown back in. Carry on, my boy.
1.
3.
Don't forget to collect the green balls.
1.
If you've got this stack.
Beware.
Oh, come on.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
You okay, Ellie?
Beware.
Okay, there we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
Everything just kind of froze for a second. I'm good.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
How do? What the hell?
Dan, you're knocking her back in multiple times there.
3, 2,
I got her.
Do I need to taunt from you?
You gotta run away. Get out. Oh, Sean, you gotta run that out. Like all the way out to 40 yards.
3,
Yeah, okay.
2, 1.
Do I need to taunt from you?
Oh, Grim needs some balls, big time.
Yes.
Well, the first time I said it.
I don't like the way that sounds, Ona.
Okay, you said we're spreading out now? Is that?
There's several
Yes.
here. Right.
Oh,
There's
fuck,
a
I
whole
got
group
stuck
of
to
them.
one of these purple balls. Thank you.
Beware.
Shit.
Go kill the other one on Urge.
Okay.
Kill any mind flayers that appear.
Oh, too late. There are several mind flayers behind the boss.
Beware.
Ooh, those mind flayers chewed me up quick.
Yeah.
They hurt.
I didn't even notice them until I got
People are way too spread out here. We need to be really much closer together during this phase.
Beware.
The only people who should be further away is one healer and the other tank on the edge. Everyone else should be not stacked on each other, but should be close enough that every healer can reach everyone else.
Okay, can you mark whichever tank you want us to stack near?
I'll mark Urge.
Yeah,
You're
because
gonna
I just
kill-
automatically started on the one you had because that was the one I was closest to at the time.
Right, so the order of events during that is when he's running to the middle, the first thing is make sure everyone's spread out because he's going to do an AoE and basically drop a whole bunch of shit on the ground and hit everyone. So make sure you're spread out so everyone doesn't take chain damage. Then as soon as that ends, then he drops a couple of the mind control orbs that we need to break people out of. And then right after that, he spawns the two big ads. We'll pick up the big ads. As the two big ads first start coming out, then mind flay ads come out. The mind flay ads. This is why everyone should be grouped up and closer together because you DPS the mind flay ads, kill them, go back to killing the big ads, and then I bring in the other big ad and we just repeat that process until phase.
Which healer do you want to hang back?
It doesn't matter to me. Someone volunteer. Someone's got to be able to heal me.
It probably makes sense for me to do that.
You are the tank healer.
That would work.
So you're still observing the 5-yard rule, but you're near the end of the room where Urge is. Not near me.
Okay, so 5 yards from Urge-ish. And everyone else.
No, you're coming with me.
Ah, alright, there you go.
Everyone else will be around her.
It's going to be a little bit of a kind of chaotic mess to try and organize that, but
We'll get better.
I think they said the ads spawn in the east and the west. Actually,
They were really tough to see against the boss.
Everything's tough to see in that base.
Yeah. Until I actually got a red bar to show up.
Oh, nice. You got markers down there. So, who's going to purple then? Is that going to be you or Urge?
no, I'm marking where the ads spawn. We'll call that out as we go because we don't know. I don't know where we're going to be in the room. I think that's east. More. I'll fix them. I think that's it. Yeah, it's pretty... All right, we'll try that. Here.
2, 1.
Yeah, that's close.
3, 2.
I've guessed that that's east
1.
and west. We will find out. If three people get mind control there, you guys are standing way too close to each other.
Beware.
5 yards. That includes melee range.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Swap.
Thank you.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Shit.
You're one to talk.
No, that spawned right on top.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Back is down, and so is Den.
Get the back up, and let's just go. I'll get practice on.
Beware.
3,
Got a lot of purple balls.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I got you, Ellie, but shit.
Beware.
Of course, as soon as you got me out, you got in.
3, 2, 1.
Rip.
It's gonna be hard to heal you if I have to keep running back here.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Kill the tank.
3, 2, 1.
Essence Shear. You had a lot of annihilation stacks.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, I did.
Did you not clear them? Yeah, you
Yeah.
four.
Yeah, I cleared them before I got it from you.
You shouldn't have 24 then.
Then I don't know what happened.
Well, you got hit by things you weren't supposed to get hit by.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. That's actually pretty close. That's gonna be like, you can't have these ads too close to each other. Or bad things happen.
Beware.
What happens if I battle res right here?
If we spawn down here, then then as soon as the boss spawns, they'll run right out. So we don't have a.
That's sort of a waste then.
Yes, it is.
Void volley hurts.
Yes, it does. It's supposed to be interrupted.
So it looks like, so I got 28,000 damage, 800 heals, 22,000 damage, 26,000 damage, 35,000 damage, 500 heals, 1,000 heal, 500 heal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so basically, I got damage taken and minimal healing.
It's usually what happens when your health bar goes down.
Exactly. I'm just trying to tell him.
This boss cleaves, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Essence Shear is a cleave.
Okay, just out of curiosity, can you not tank him in the middle of the room and just don't stand in front of him? It gives melee more room to move around.
Why?
Because right now we're getting stuck in corners.
Yeah.
You run out
of
but
fast.
the orbs everywhere.
Yeah, we're getting completely fucked with in corners behind you, or because we can't stand in front of the boss, so you've got us stuck to corner of the room.
Boss
I'm
is
not getting
facing
fucked
the
in a
wall.
corner.
Yeah, the boss is facing the wall. So why are you running to the wall?
There are a lot of melee, so we have to keep around the boss and keep 5 yards from each other.
Yeah, we don't have an option there. Because no matter what, you can't be standing in front of the boss. So even if I put him in the middle of the room, you still got the same amount of surface area. There's not much you can really do about that. The other option is that when he's going to drop that ability, you just make sure to back off 5 yards from everyone just before it happens.
I almost said it does get hairy fast with all those balls, but I figured that was too many descriptors right there in a row.
I'll move them more often.
Cool.
Yeah, I gotta go soon too. So, but I got one more attempt at me.
Yeah, Fate's got an interesting job, so he's back and forth. That's unsurprising. All right, I want to try and kill this because I wanted to, before the bottom of the hour, I wanted to see if we do some attempts on heroic Talic.
Oh, I'd love to do that for sure. Just get a feel of it.
Yeah, it's not much different than normal besides one or two abilities.
What, did you figure out actually how to do the fight?
Yes.
Wow. This is amazing!
Hey, those floating purple orbs that turn people, do they despawn
Yes.
when phase 2 happens?
No, they despawn when phase 1 happens. So as soon as we get out, and as soon as we go through phase 2 and go back into phase 1, they all reset. And we start with an empty room again.
Alright, so there's not much point in wasting DPS to clear them. Okay.
What? You can't clear them. You can't attack them.
Yeah, you can.
You can DPS them down, yeah.
Can you?
No, you can't.
Oh, well, that's what I saw in that Fat Boss video. You can either DPS them or blow people out.
No, you can DPS the people or blow them.
Oh,
and I meant to mention.
Uncharm them. Okay.
So I meant to mention that, and maybe this has changed, but from my understanding of what people were saying, the amount of damage you do to someone doesn't matter. It's the number of attacks. So faster, smaller attacks get someone out faster because it moves them more.
I've been getting people out with just 2 Sunfires.
One shot sometimes seems to do it. I don't
Okay,
know
maybe
if
they
it's
changed
because
that
it's
slightly
critting
then.
that's doing it, or what? Or maybe it's a shot and an auto right. You know how Panthers will do the auto shot, so that could be what's doing it. Is the auto shot right on the tail end of the other one?
Quick question: is Moonfire, is each is it each application or is it each tick that it does that's moving you?
Each application. It doesn't. You're not in the orb long enough for it to tick.
I don't think dots matter. You need to actually hit them with something.
Well, the problem is if you put a dot on someone, they're going to keep that once they get out.
No, it disappears because you don't take damage. You don't take damage from being attacked. As a DPS stuck that's mind controlled, you don't take damage by being attacked.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I did not just do that. Sorry about that.
You did.
Unbelievable.
Now I can't talk.
Wait,
Back boss me.
I just
It's
fat fingered
okay.
it.
You're an awesome tank, so you grab.
Okay, I held him. It was all good.
What?
I held him.
No, Dev died.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Can you guys move the boss?
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. Those are really. Yeah, I'm trying to.
You need to move.
Can you move the boss, please?
I can't.
3.
I don't have the boss right now.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
What's going on?
3, 2, 1.
Why do we have a tank there?
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
1.
The other tank's dead, so I'm gonna die there.
Beware. I wonder if they're just the same because.
Nope. I'm here. I just. Oh,
I can't res her.
Yeah, we didn't tank swap when we were supposed to.
Me and Den are stuck in mind control.
Oh yeah, 48 slack.
Totally my fault. Sorry about that, Cole.
You do realize you're pushing us into a wall, right?
Yeah, you're stuck in a corner. I can't get you out.
And that's what I meant by we get stuck in corners.
What?
We're stuck in a corner.
We're. Ignore the fact that we pulled that. That was a fuck up from the start. From getting bopped at the start to not getting tank swaps happening properly.
Okay, Kev, we need to continue moving that boss. That boss needs to constantly move.
I could not move because there was no tank swap, and if I moved, I would have killed half the raid.
Why isn't melee being between the boss and the center of the?
Because we're running out of room with orbs.
It's hard to all be 5 yards apart, so we can't just all be there.
And then
it's literally really hard. Like as my third or fourth attempt, it's really hard to just be 5 yards away and have all those orbs behind the boss. There's no way it can happen.
You have to move in the
like
boss.
I said before, you only need to be 5 yards away when the orbs are about to spawn. When they're not
Okay.
spawning, it doesn't matter.
What, Kevin? You need to pull the boss. Every taunt needs to move that boss. That's it. It needs to happen. Because what's happening is we're running out of room.
I think he's right on that, to be honest.
You have to move the boss with every taunt. You have to move them a good chunk.
Can't do that if we don't tank swap properly.
I get that. But
Why
if that
that's
means
not happening, I don't know.
if that means you have to roll away and suggest someone gets hit, then so be it. But we're losing a lot because of it.
I'd say you have to move at least a quarter of the room.
Well, we're not gonna. We're gonna be right back into them then.
Yeah, it's timing really. I think the best thing, and his AOE, that little cleave that he does with the laser beam, shit is hard to get out of with no.
1. Two, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Is that good enough?
1. Shit.
For now.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You got it?
Yep.
3, 2,
That should be good.
That's good. Just small moves like that is all we need.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Your luck sucks, Ellie.
It does.
1.
Someone knock her out. Like, goddamn.
Oh, did
Someone's
you?
doing cleave and hitting her back in.
I'm trying to knock her out. Okay, I got Dev.
I got her out. I got her out.
1.
I just.
2.
I hate this boss.
Beware.
1.
3, 2, 1.
From destruction.
Thank you.
Beware.
My roll has literally stopped working. Nothing happens when I press it.
2, 1.
This is awesome.
Beware.
I can't rapidly move across the room at all.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
From destruction. Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Let's keep getting bounced around into balls.
There you go. I beam took you out.
I'll go get orange.
Okay, so how are we splitting? Where are we going?
Beware.
Everyone should be over on the other side.
With Urge.
With Urge, wherever the moon is.
Okay.
The only people that should be over here near this one is me and Thack.
Switch
Now,
to the lads.
Kill I-beams.
Jaxel, if you get a moment, just
Beware.
grab some of those green balls. You get lost. Whoa! I didn't watch for that.
So how are we
How
gonna
are
do
we
with all the
supposed to get
visions
balls?
that are
Spawn
attacking
on
us
top
from
of
across the room?
Not all the time.
Okay, these visions are holy crap.
They need to be dealt with quickly.
They are all around the room.
They have so much
We're
health.
all stacked in one area.
Yeah, well, then the solution is to go kill them.
They do have a lot of health though. You have to focus
All right.
on there.
Sorry guys, but I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep.
See you, man.
Goodbye.
So how many of those big ads are there?
2.
Okay, and they can be moved around, right?
Yes,
They
but
can't be close.
they have to be 40 yards from each other.
Okay. Well, could we assign a few range to keep interrupting those, whatever guys are casting the mind flay?
I don't think it's interruptible.
No, not only that, but there's like 4 or 5 of them that spawn.
Right. Right.
They are interruptible. Can interrupt the mind play, but they start.
But do they move? Do they walk? Do they
No,
just
they
just
do not
stand
move.
there?
Okay, I gotta move the other one much closer. That's all. And then people can just be between the two of them. Range can be between them, melee can be on one of them. So think of the boss in the middle, and the ad will be the Urge's ad will be at the very bottom, and I'll be like 90 degrees to where the boss is, and you guys can be between that.
Also, it looks like they do spawn on east and west, so you can orient yourselves that way.
I've already got them marked.
Okay, just making sure.
Did we say we're going to try the heroic first boss tonight?
I'd like to.
Second that.
We'll give this another attempt, and then we'll go look through it.
Woohoo! That'll be fun.
We'll down it in this pill.
Because Bracket or because
Braxton's
here.
gone. Yeah.
Less complaining going on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Counterclockwise.
Beware.
One.
3, 2, 1.
Which way you want me to go?
Towards where I am. This way.
Move out. Or,
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
One.
You're gonna want to move him a little bit.
He doesn't move while he's casting, even though I'm standing on the other side of the goddamn room.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
That's why I took that one.
well, I didn't get my stacks done.
Crack needs to be broken out.
As possible. There may not be enough orbs.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Just move him when you can.
Beware.
One. Mike, roll stop working again.
2, 1.
Beware.
3, 1.
3, 2, 1.
From destruction.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's interesting.
Beware.
I happened to run past you right when I got orbed.
3, 2, 1.
Is that good enough?
2, 1.
Beware.
1.
Try to stay close to another orb.
We're just going to orange.
Sure.
Everyone should go over to orange. I will pull them.
Check your stacks.
Come over here, guys, to get some.
Beware.
Oh, we're too close. We're too close. Stop moving him.
Well, I'm glad I did, or I would have got hit by a beam.
That's the head. Okay, go kill the vision.
Can be interrupted.
Beware.
They cannot be stunned.
Shit.
You guys can't be in there standing in that beam.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Beware.
Those ads have way too much health.
For how many of them are? Yeah.
Beware.
Holy fuck, his Kamehameha boot. Jesus Christ.
Yep, can't stand in it.
You are my new Goku, damn.
Alright, let's see if we run out.
Where's Graph? I saw him log on.
Just imagine if those shields still did damage to us.
I'm kind of surprised they don't. There should be more trash in these rooms.
I killed the full party LFR by going back and forth.
Can you get out of here? Question all of it.
I went back inside. Oops.
Did they boot you?
There's gotta be something.
Oh yeah, there's,
Right here, right
there's,
here.
there's a teleporter.
Teleport to the entrance. Damn you, I don't have my horsey.
But if we do, like, I'm just asking, if we do this, we're not gonna get loot, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Heroic
you'd
talent,
only-
we will.
Yeah, it should work.
Okay.
Were you thinking normal, heroic, same too?
They're not. They haven't been for a couple expansions.
I know. I was just asking if that's what you thought.
You're probably thinking of last expansion, you didn't get artifact power twice.
Or maybe that's what I was thinking.
Or a shot at the final trinket.
Sweet thing, I'm a romance all three of your kingdoms.
Should have repaired
Meditate
before
on
we go.
I have many wares. May your feet find
Do we have enough repair mounts?
We need more!
Oh, here you go. Let me pop my repair mount.
We need to go deeper. Oh, there's this guy right here we can use for blacksmith or for repairs.
What's on your mind?
He should be following us from boss to boss.
Don't think that would help.
What are these damn Marines doing if not helping us?
Lazy asses.
Guarding the entrance.
Need help?
Actually, does anyone even know why we're here? Just out of curiosity.
As Alliance, there's no reason. We're just tourists.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
It's
Or have a reason to be here.
It's we're the non-canonical group for here.
Yes.
Just like the Horde should be the non-canonical group for the Ashara raid.
We're waiting on the Warfront cooldown. This is going to have those protective grid lasers coming up through the floors we're descending, right?
Correct. Best way to apparently to deal with that is dedicate one person to watch for them and mark them, and then everyone just make sure to stand near them.
So apparently for the quest to set up the Nazmir foothold, the previous captain gets directly corrupted by Gulen, and even name drops him. Bran also sees the Titan facility. So it doesn't take much to convince Bran to raid old Titan shit.
So the Alliance explanation for us being here is we're a very violent archaeological dig team.
Well, and in theory, like, the Alliance killed Nixia, Horde killed Hakar, but both factions still raided them.
Well, canonically, it was only one faction that raided it via Chronicles. Some of the things we both did, like we were both we're there for the Trial of the Crusader. We were both raiding ICC. The Isles thing was combined, but we were the ones that killed Jaden in Sunwell.
Remember, swap side to side here in the room. Make sure not to pull the boss back.
Is there a side you want us to drop the blood pools on, or do you just want to get on the side?
The tank is going to be... He's going to be tanked in the middle. Try and drop the... There's two. There's blood puddles and storms, right? Or is it the same thing?
No, different.
That's what I thought. sure?
Sanguine static was the thing that we had to put somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the cone.
What do we have to get him down to?
There isn't. Okay, so the static is just a cone attack. Everyone just has to avoid it. Don't be standing. That's why he's in the middle, so it's easier to move.
But if we just had that person stand towards the opposite side, then it won't hit anybody else, and nobody else has to move.
I don't know if it follows them or not. Anyways, we'll find out.
What, the coalesced bloods?
No, the plasma discharge is the one that drops all the shit in the ground. That's the one everyone's going to run to X. So, actually, this marker is good. So, here's what's going to happen. Tanks in the middle. If you get plasma discharge, you're dropping it on red. For the sanguine static, just everyone has to avoid. I don't know if it follows the person it's targeting or not. We'll find out. Then during cudgel, everyone needs to move to blue, except for the tank, who's going to take it into red in order to clear some of the sanguine stuff up. We're trying to stack the blood stuff into red as much as possible, as tightly as possible, so that the cudgel can break it out. And the reason you put everyone on blue is that when he throws the cudgel and hits the ground, it does damage based on how close you are to it. So being at blue means you take very little damage. And then in phase 2 is mostly the same as in normal, except for the fact that there are beams that form as we're moving down that will pass from underneath the platform through it up to us. So the only way to dodge them is by having your camera down and seeing where they are. We're going to be staying together anyways, making sure that we're not standing on a spot where the beam is about to come through the platform. And then once we get down, we move back into phase 1, and it's the same thing all over. Those are the changes. Besides more healthy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiated. Plasma collection.
Are we standing on each other or not?
Initiating blood dispersal.
From everything I understand about this fight, yeah, someone didn't move that in. Static.
Beware.
Cleave. Yeah, it follows the person. So whoever it's following, pretty much you don't have to really move. Everyone else has to move.
Okay.
4,
Cudgel.
2, 1.
Okay, I see how that works.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Okay, just watch out. He's gonna go chase it down and hit it.
Cudgel retrieval.
Yeah, like 2 seconds before you drop the blood.
Yeah, it's not a long cast. Okay, so when he targets you with cudgel, you need to run and go stand on top of the most amount of blood you can find, and then as soon as he starts running at you, then you can leave. Discharge.
Initiating blood dispersal.
Make sure you're dropping that over with the blood.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Cudgel.
Run away. As soon as he stops casting, okay, now run away. You run away before he smacks the ground. Honestly, the phase 1 in here really doesn't require more.
Pull him up, please. There's a bunch of blood behind him.
Yeah, I'll try and clear that up. We're gonna take some more damage for it, though.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
35%.
Activating. Cudgel retrieval.
%, and we move to phase 2.
Sorry about that, crack.
It's okay.
4,
Yeah,
3,
everyone's stacking
2,
up.
1.
Stack up with the tanks. We're gonna get action.
Fluid evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Gotta keep moving away from blood. I'm watching for beams. Wait, beam.
Oh yeah, I see some beams.
Come over here. We'll move back. We're gonna have to move back after.
Ooh!
Okay.
I got one shot.
Yes, the beam's hurt. Hold on to the beam coming through here. Let's keep going. Okay, we gotta figure out why we're getting blood here. Beam's gonna be in the middle. Okay.
Oh, I see. It's below us.
Yeah. So this is beam passes, we can move to the other side. Alright. I think this is the last one. Oh, shit balls. How did that happen? How did I get knocked off?
Because the guys who come from the middle, they do you off.
Well, that's...
They bang you a little bit.
The droplets do a knockback.
Okay, so we've seen the beams, though. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought there'd be more of it. Then we go right back into phase 1 again, making sure to put a marker down
maximum.
and then
Resume collection.
putting all the blood in one side.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I keep DCing like every 15 seconds, so that's just screwing you guys.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Subject's pride for contamination.
See you, buddy.
Later, Chitaka.
I literally can't even release it. It keeps DCing that fast.
The door's closed. I like that.
Is there a berserker on this? Should I switch to balance?
Maybe they're waiting for the elevator to go back up.
Yeah, maybe. You think with the door closed, it just magically respawn.
He needs to readjust himself.
He's not decent.
Off with you.
He needs to stack up with more blood to give to us.
Whoever was disconnecting, it was probably related to add-ons.
Oh, damn, I didn't even think about that.
Okay, so that's what happened. So there's 2 ads during that phase. One is a lock-on. One is the Coalesce Bloods, which just randomly drop blood as part of their passive. Can't really help it. The other one is the Volatile Droplet, which picks someone and slowly chase them, and if they reach them, they explode and knock everyone away. That's why I went flying off.
I said that within so many words.
So what are we supposed to do if we get locked on?
Kill it.
Make sure it's dead before it reaches.
Stand behind tank.
Can't the tank take it? Isn't that what you're supposed to do or something like that?
Knocking back all players within 5 yards if it reaches.
Well, yeah, it's target. If the tank's not the target.
That's assuming you can intercept it.
Because they don't paralyze, they don't stun, and Ring of Peace don't work.
Okay. How much
Slows work though.
I've been switching off to the Coalesce Bloods when I see them. They're not that hard to kill.
The Coalesce Bloods are the priority. The rest of them, they're right. You can just... The off-tank during this phase may run around and soak the Volatile Droplet ad. That's actually in the last phase as well. Alright. That's fine. I can let Urge pick up the blood ones and I can go deal with the other ones. I'll be taking more damage from standing in the blood, but beyond that, I'll try not. And I can hopefully pay attention to where the laser beam. Everyone saw where the laser beams are, so that's. Let's make sure to try and get the blood as close to red as possible, and not drop it on the group.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hosts detected. Infection commencing. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Got it.
Beware.
First cudgel. Make sure you move the blue.
2, 1.
Wow, you do an awesome job at that.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activating cudgel retrieval.
Spread out everybody. We're gonna have same status in 4 seconds.
That's the AoE. That's the cleave.
Beware.
Discharge.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploy cudgel.
Watch the run here. Iggy, he's gonna run straight through.
Initiating
We'll take
blood
damage from it.
dispersal of target host. Activating cudgel retrieval.
%.
Four, 3,
Beware.
2, 1.
We got phase 2. Or just grabbing the blood ads, I'll be popping the volatile ads.
Fluid evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Keep moving out of that and watch for the laser beam.
Courage, watch out, you're like right on top of one.
Laser beam.
Another one. There's going to be another one right underneath where we are. We gotta move. Don't stand there.
There's really not much more to stand in.
Oh,
That's what happens. Happens when you don't pay attention.
We're running past. We're trying to pull.
There's one more beam. Actually, let's just take the beam. I want to reset. Hit the beam. Run into the beam. Let's reset. Okay. One small change. The bloods themselves, please try and stack them on top of each other. Don't just drop them aside. They don't do... They do some damage, but they don't do a fuck ton of damage. So you should have enough time to, if you're at full health, to run on top of the existing blood and drop it on top of it instead of creating half the room full of it. That's our problem.
At the very least, don't make separate pools. At least let the pools stack on top of each other halfway.
Yeah.
I've been treating it like the Gul'dan fire drop.
No, you got to treat that as we're trying. If in a perfect world, we would have one pile of blood, and everything would be on that.
Yep,
one
we're
little
starting
tiny
heroics.
circle. But that's not realistic. Ideally, the best way to do this fight is that when I do the cudgel, I should be able to clear all the blood off the floor. There shouldn't be any left. That would be a perfect way to do it. But that would require all the blood to be nicely stacked on each other.
Well, then we should all kind of start roughly around red and just be in that vicinity.
That's an option too. Stay in together and then have everyone run away except for people that have it, or just move straight backwards. Oh, I think if we can get down. Oh shit! Not what I want. I think if we can get down to the second phase and keep it clean, I think we're fine. We just started with a lot of blood on the platform when it started going down.
Oh, I love when you see stuff that you're like. Somebody said, "What's the worst thing you can say after sex?"
That's a lot of blood.
Okay.
Okay. I've had better.
Plasma collection.
Plasma, go. Try and drop that right beside each other. As close as you can right beside them. Without dying.
That was hot.
Ah.
That might be a little too
Yeah. Can't do that.
Alright.
I think they do more than you think.
Okay, you might be wrong.
Try to overlap them at least.
Yeah.
We could try to probably overlap them, but not stack on top of each other. That can address.
The good news is, this blood won't last long. It'll all be gone.
Like I said, Gul'dan fire.
See? Room's perfectly clean. Silver
Another one is your sister was better.
Nah, I don't think it's really perfectly clean. There's a couple bodies just sitting over there.
Just one more.
Couple? Just one. Thanks.
There's a skeleton with it.
We obviously have to work on the blood because that is way too spread out. When you guys start dropping it, you should already be at the other side of the room, not dropping it while you're running over there.
Beware.
Because this is going to be a bitch to try and clean up.
Plasma discharge in one.
We only get like 1 second, which is why I'm staying over here.
Yeah, and that's totally. It's 2 seconds for the cooldown. I'll see what I can do about cleaning this up.
If you can you do that? If you can get that one more time, or
No.
I was to say you could do that right.
Plasma discharge in 3. Get ready to run over there. Start moving over.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Drop those right beside the Lucas, please. Okay, we're gonna do one more cudgel before we push him through the 5.
You my boy, Satch. You my boy, dude.
15 seconds. Don't push him past like 37. Actually, we're going. Just keep going. We won't push him 35 yet. Cudgel in 3.
Beware.
2, 1.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Okay, it's gonna be after this. Hold on, let's wait for the cudgel.
Cudgel.
Now you can push him over. Alright, best I can do.
Better than last time.
Should we start at the edge of the blood then?
In progress. Entering.
Yeah, we should.
Shall we start at the what?
Right in the middle.
Woo!
Urge, you're right over the next 2 beams. Get out of there, guys.
Oh, there I go.
I'm dead.
Why are you
I
dead?
can see it.
What?
Cause
You died of
my
acid?
reaction time
yourself.
was not the best. But you don't need me.
Yeah, we have a lot of ads though.
What is spawning the ads?
He is.
He is. That's his blood. It's like little drops.
Oh yeah, half the rate's dead. Yeah, we really gotta survive this phase.
Poor Satch. Run, Satch.
I think that's the most that's made it to the floor.
Resume collection.
Like, I saw you fly off, and I just thought, well,
Yeah.
I still have ads on me.
And you have 0 DPS, so, well, you have Iggy. Go Iggy.
Just Iggy.
You
We
got
got
this,
this.
Iggy.
We got this.
Oh, no, Iggy's done.
4, 3.
No, our only chance.
Should have summoned the beast spirit of him.
What's he gonna do now? Smack down on him.
We had it, Satch. We had it.
Alright, one more quick cleanup and then we'll call it for me. One more try. If we can get
Last pull mojo.
Last pull mojo. Yeah, so if we can get majority of people down there through phase 2, especially with the ads dead. Remember, we have to be killing ads. Those ads
When
have to die.
phase 2 happens, let's start at the edge of whatever pool of blood is remaining from the first phase, and then work around the edge slowly, like clockwise or whatever. So we're all grouped up, we can intercept all the ads, they're all funneling into us, and we're spreading out the blood, not getting trapped.
Well, we follow the moon, convince her to go where she needs to go.
What do I need to do?
He's saying that in phase 2, we should start pulling the ads at the edge of the blood that's already on the platform instead of on the opposite side.
And I like that idea you suggested of let's all just stack together, and the only people who move are the ones who don't have plasma.
Well, just before it happens, let's assume that it's red, right? Just before the thing goes out, everyone can kind of be around purple, and all you have to do if you get the blood is run straight backwards. And then as soon as those 2 people are chosen, everyone else can spread back out again. Right?
Yep.
So just before the static comes out?
Plasma.
Just before plasma goes out, everyone kind of gets close to orange or purple so that they know where to go. And then as soon as the 2 people that get it, they just turn around and run towards red, everyone else starts spreading out. That's what I would suggest. Do you know what you're going to be doing, Herbs, on the phase 2 when we get down there?
So I think what he was trying to say was he wants me to go from the center out. Is that what he...
So imagine the platform's like a giant clock, and there's blood already when we start moving up at 12 o'clock. He wants you to start at 1 o'clock and start moving around from there, not start at 6, right? So that we're already starting where it is, and we kind of progress around in the clean area until we get back to the start again.
That's all well and good.
And then on the bottom phase, you'll be dealing with any ads that are still alive, and then as soon as all those ads are dead, your job will be to go and run face first into any of the volatile ads that are attracting people and make sure that they pop.
Take it to the face.
Pretty much.
Like a good bear.
I try to be amicable with...
You get to use your bear charge and everything.
Uh-huh.
Get bear and face pull.
5, 4,
Pretty much.
2, 1.
Get naked.
Plasma collection.
So everyone should be near purple.
Initiating blood.
Okay, run to red, everyone else can spread out again.
beware.
Get iron back up.
That was the wrong move.
Whoever gets that really should just stand still.
I did stand still.
No, I misunderstood which was coming out. I thought it was Crudgel coming out.
Nope.
Everyone get back to purple.
I don't typically call
Stack
that
on
one.
purple, people.
Yep. There you go. We're in the red. Everyone else spread out. Yeah, you don't want to be in his way either when he does that. He does that.
I like the word cudgel. It's an interesting word.
You're a cudgel.
Are we saying crunchel?
We have
I
static in 8 seconds, so spread out.
Remember, if you have it, you don't need to move. Everyone else needs to get away from you.
Plasma in 2.
Target host.
4,
Cudgel's next in 2.
1.
Good way, little girl.
Gotta get him a little closer to the wall.
Back to purple.
Are you telling that to yourself?
Okay, so where are we starting? Where the green circle, healing circle is?
Yeah.
With the ads? Yeah.
Start on Satch.
We'll get another Cudgel out here, hopefully.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Ah, and I can't blink.
Another sanguine here.
Cudgel in 7 seconds.
I'm gonna go for that big pack back there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll probably get another set of blood here before
Initiating
Cudgel.
blood dispersal
Yep.
of target host.
Hold on, don't push him to 35 yet until I can clean up some of that.
Good way, little girl.
Oh, we have 2. No. You want me to get iron up? Oh, no. 3 seconds.
Best I can do. Okay, push him over. Moon, we're gonna start moving around at Moon.
Yeah, Raidnight, you can keep doing damage to him, right?
Entering.
Yep, and so
Yeah, they add the priority here. Pay attention to the laser. Kill ads, not the boss.
The laser right under us.
Move kind of close to blue and we're good. Good, laser. Next one. In the middle. We'll be okay if it keeps moving.
You're right over the next laser.
Keep moving.
Need you again.
Okay, we're out of room.
Couple spots over here.
That was way too fast.
Well, the ads are not dying fast enough. That's the problem.
Subjects prime.
Wow, we really shouldn't have any more than one of those coalesced bloods up at a time. At least we've seen that. We'll come back in here again.
Yeah, that didn't seem that bad at all.
That's doable if we can get everyone, or mostly everyone, to the bottom floor. Then it's just a matter of ad control and blood control.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, thanks. Take it easy, guys.
Alright, good night.